AT&T Park here on a Tuesday night. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the San Diego Padres and the San Francisco Giants. Get ready for Giants baseball next. Juan Marichal, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, H?
Matt, he had a 21-win season. He was phenomenal. He was the star of this team in my mind when you look back at it. But I want to see, can he do it again this year? That's the question as we look forward through this season.
Now at the plate, Tony Gwynn. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Left fielder, Tony Gwynn.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Harold, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They're coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening day.
It is so nice, Matt, to win that home opener. You know the next day the crowd is going to be hyped. Everybody's talking baseball in the city, and now you're back for game 2.
Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. Now the pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he fights this one off here to foul it off to the left, and that holds the count at 1-2.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled them off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
And a neck-high fastball that time.
Gotta love the battle we're seeing right out of the gates in this game. That's 7 pitches now, and if this is any indication, we're in for a good contest here.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. And here's a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting San Diego Padres. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matty, they got to love the production they're getting out of the leadoff spot right now. He stole over 30 bases last year. You don't forget about this guy when he's on the base pass. He's a threat to go at any time. 30 stolen bases is not an easy number to get to.
Here's Will Myers. Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Well, a pitcher can tell you a lot early in the game. With this veteran pitcher out here, fastball in. To me, it looks like he's going to try to take that inside half and say, that is mine.
Myers awaiting the 1-0. Nope, just missing here, 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
3-0 now.
3-0 the count.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Now at the plate, Dave Winfield. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. McCovey racing back. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting fourth, catcher Blair Jimenez.
Digging in the switch hitter, Blair Jimenez. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, with Matthew Ross back there, we may not see a lot of offense unless you have a game plan to expand the strike zone, because he calls out of the zone better than anybody. I shouldn't say better, I should say more than anybody in the league.
Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Here's a high pop-up. Nunez is under it near the mound. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for San Diego. Padres nothing. Giants coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Colin Ray, a right-hander from the state of Iowa, gets the starting assignment. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, if you look at the rotation, this is the guy everybody questions. How is he still in it? ERA over 5 last season. But what I see is a guy that they trust. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go be out there and battle. And let's just see if maybe he can turn this trend around of inconsistency.
Settling in now, Willie McCovey. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Splitter here, and it's taken for strike 1. Harold, this Padres team, as they take the field here tonight, they started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day.
Well, here you are, game 2. You try to get into somewhat of a routine. You know, game 1, you got so many people opening day throwing out first pitch, ceremony for dignitaries, you name it. That's not the real flow to a game. Now game 2, even though you're on the road, you want to try to get into a little bit of a routine, and maybe that'll help them win this game.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one. But this is a foul ball.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Skied into straightaway right. Winfield's there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And with that, a look at Bruce Bochy's lineup card for the Giants. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to see Brandon Crawford. He was an absolute RBI machine a year ago. I mean, it was like he never missed an opportunity to put a run on the board when it came to him. Count on him to have an impact in this one.
In now, Orlando Cepeda. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's ball 2 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Cepeda is retired, 2 down now.
Third.
Coming to the plate now, Will Clark. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right over the middle, knee high.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch out the fastball, but this was in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this game with that fastball.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
You hate facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, and now you go down 0-2. You have no idea what he's going to throw here. The at-bat's almost over.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Quinn going back on it, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate, and that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
Set to deliver on 2-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, we're playing cat and mouse already in the first inning. Look, I know it's a 3-ball count, but I don't think he's pitching around him because look at the on-deck circle. That guy's a pretty good hitter, too.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Hit well, but fouled that time by Crawford as this will find the seats down the line in right. 2 out here and a runner at second. Shot fouled over towards the coaching box. Drilled to the right side, and that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Matt, talk about 2-out lightning. First 2 guys are retired. Next guy doubles, and then bam, a single to drive in a run. 2-out lightning.
Here's Buster Posey now, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. From the stretch, and a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. A high fastball is in there, clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
A look at Crawford. Now the pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Fouled back. Working for the punch out and the offering. Drilled right back up the middle. And Buster's going to make his way aboard. He's got a base hit.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores. But, man, that ball was hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself if he stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. Dribbled up the line. That rolls foul for strike 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. And this one's high and tight, backing him up 2-1.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
Hit hard to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, the base hit. And it's there, but it's dropped at the plate. And as a result, the run is in to score. And they are just teeing off on him right now. And even in just the first inning, you've got to wonder how much longer they'll let him continue out there. Here's the center fielder, Denard Span, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Posey with his lead. Here's the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Quinn has a beat on it, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Second inning now from San Francisco. Giants on top, 2-0. Into the box, Alex Murillo. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Alex Murillo.
First offering on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Oh, that's a good sign right there. After the fastball, he gets that changeup, and he stayed right on it. He just couldn't keep it fair. He's seeing the ball well, though.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
All right, time for majestic defensive alignment for the Giants. And behind the plate, you got Buster Posey. Took him a little while to figure out how to work things in the big leagues, but boy, can he catch. He can still catch and throw. He'll fool you every now and then, too, but he calls a tremendous game.
Into the box now, Yonhervis Solarte. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Into the windup and the pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. Now here's the pitch. And a fastball here that's taken for ball two. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Swinging on 2-0, and it's chopped foul at the plate.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Hard hit ball to second. Cepeda from shallow right in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
In now, Corey Spangenberg. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sent out to straightaway center field. Span is under it. And that's the 3rd out. Padres down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Stepping in, Eduardo Nunez. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Eduardo Nunez.
Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
The 0-1 on its way. Way out in front. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Murillo ranging back. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the Padres line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Will Myers playing first base. Yes, first base. Now, I know he came up as an outfielder, but, man, has he become a pretty good defender at first base. I love his actions. I love how he moves, and he's pretty graceful over there.
Digging in, Juan Marichal, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Fastball in there for a called strike. The windup and the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Jimenez corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Marichal is retired, 2 down now.
Now batting, left fielder.
Riding in once again, Willie McCovey. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Two out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground to third. There is Solarte. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Stepping up to the plate, Jose Rondon. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Rondon.
First delivery to him on the way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
And he lays off there, ball four. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Hey, they haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
The pitcher, Colin Ray, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. He's set. Here it comes. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball one.
Well, I like that right there. Pulling the bat back. You still got to bunt a strike. That's the one trap that bunters fall into. They think they got to bunt anything. It's not a squeeze bunt. You still have to bunt a strike.
And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. To Crawford for one. On to first, a double play.
Now batting.
Oh, that's the last thing you want to happen when you're trying to bunt a guy into scoring position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
Into the box now, Tony Gwynn.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
A 1 pitch on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Padres still with the big goose egg in the hit column thus far. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Nothing doing there for the Friars. They're down 2-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Orlando Cepeda. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
That was a tough split right there. A splitter in the high 80s. When you're throwing that kind of split with that kind of movement, you're reading it with the arm speed as a hitter. You think it's fastball, then it dips. And when it's coming in the 80s like that, you definitely read fastball out of the hand.
And there's ball one.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Will Clark. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Look out. 2-0 now.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
The shortstop, number 35, Brandon Crawford.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Well, he got ahead of him right there, and I'd even say he got away with one. Down and into this guy, that's his nitro zone right there. You don't want to float around there very often.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Digging in to try it again. Buster Posey. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Two out with the man at first. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. That one's in there on the black. 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. From the belt, the pitch. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Digging in now, Andrew McCutchen. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Hey, we're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag.
Number 2, Denard Span.
Ready for another chance? Denard Span, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Here it comes, 1-0. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Winfield coming on. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Back alongside Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Will Myers is set to lead things off.
Myers.
Into the windup and the pitch. A called strike over the outside corner.
Matt, I'm a little surprised he's throwing as well as he is. He's pitching less than 40% first pitch strikes, and it's either very deceptive or his stuff is electric to the hitters. Usually that doesn't happen when you're behind that much to have this kind of success.
Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there.
Now
jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone.
Winfield.
Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Standing in now, Dave Winfield. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. drilled to first. And the Friars are into the hit column.
I always believe the best hitters are the ones that can stay on the ball and use the whole field. Right there's a perfect example. A ball away, he stays with it and shoots it the opposite direction.
Into the box, Blair Jimenez. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. No runs, just one hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball two.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Strike two called, and it's even at 2.
Yep, 2-2.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Hey, keep an eye out here, Matt, because that guy on first base, 3-2 count, and he can run. He might be on the move here.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger. 2 away. So the runner stays at first here with 2 away, and that brings us to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. At the plate, Alex Murillo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Before the first pitch, a check at first, and the runner back. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch inside. Throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Padres go down quietly. They trail things here 2-0. Stepping in, Eduardo Nunez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Eduardo Nunez.
Now here's the pitch. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Tap fouled at home plate. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Jimenez recovers. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Now batting, Juan Marichal.
Marichal.
He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Cut fastball in there for a called strike.
Well, he really struggled in the first inning. Say struggled is kind. He really had a bad first. But, man, he's made a nice adjustment now and is really starting to dominate this game.
fouled straight back. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Stepping in now, Willie McCovey. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Here it comes, 2-0. And there's the first strike, 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. This is on the ground over to first. Myers comes up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Giants down in order, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Striding in, Alex Murillo comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Murillo.
Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
No strikes.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Third foul ball in a row, and this is turning into a pretty good at-bat.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. The 2-2 one more time. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for them.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here comes the payoff pitch. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Now in the box, Yonhervis Solarte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took a ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
In now, Corey Spangenberg. He'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here comes the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. The 1-2 pitch. On the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Murillo rounds the corner and is headed home. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game.
The batter,
ready
13,
now, Jose Rondon, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way, and a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
This pitch just misses a bit inside and catches him about mid-thigh. That's the meaty part of the leg, so as soon as the initial pain wears off, he should be just fine.
Standing in now, Colin Ray. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
Tight spot. Bases loaded, nobody out. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. One and one, here it comes. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
And he just misses with a curveball.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Three-two with the bases loaded. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Digging in, Tony Gwynn. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you've punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a 3rd time.
Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1.
Bases loaded right here. I just want him to put the ball in play. It's going to be hard to double him up. It's got to be like smashed at somebody on the base to turn it over with him. Contact is important here.
The 0-1 on its way. Curveball that time, not even close. One and one, here it is. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. One and two, here it comes. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Here's Will Myers as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He went down on strikes last time up. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Just missing here. 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Here he comes on 2-0. Started that swing a bit too early.
Oh, he got the pitch he was looking for, and I mean, he let it fly right there. 2-0 right where he wanted it. He just didn't square it up.
A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
Bases are loaded here. 2 down. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Padres able to pick up 1 on a couple of hits. Home half of the 5th coming up. San Francisco leads this one 2-1. Ready for another shot now. Orlando Cepeda. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the windup and the pitch. Lined hard toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
I love the hitting streak. I was glad to see him get that knock. I was hoping we weren't going to jinx him.
Into the box, Will Clark, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. From the stretch. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The shortstop, number 35, Brandon Crawford.
A man at second with 1 down. And stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. From the stretch. That's inside. 2-0.
Hey, that's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
2-0 pitch now to Crawford. Too high. And it's 3-0. A former MVP waiting on deck in the form of Buster Posey. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Foul toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Now batting, the catcher, number 28.
Digging in once again, Buster Posey. It was a walk in his last trip. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here comes the 1-0. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A shot down the first baseline. One there. Back to first, and they won't get them both, but they wouldn't have had any had it not been for an excellent play at first base.
Hey, great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Throw over to the bag, but the runner's back easily. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, and he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. High in the air out to center field. Murillo giving chase, and that retires the side. Giants leave a couple. They still lead it 2-1. Ready for another shot now. Dave Winfield. A hit in 2 tries so far. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. And here's a ball hit in the air. McCutchen sprinting after it, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Nope. And a neck-high fastball that time. 1-1. Here it comes. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Misses, ball 2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. McCovey is after it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 28, Blair Jimenez.
Ready once again, Blair Jimenez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
The 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. And he misses 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder Alex Murillo.
Ready for another chance. Alex Murillo 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And no swing apparently. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Pitch on the way. Hard hit ball to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. It'll be Denard Span to lead us off when we return. It's the Giants 2 and the Padres 1. Brandon Maurer is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Brandon Maurer.
Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th.
Fielder, Denard Span.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. A softly hit ball here, foul off to the left side, and it's strike 2 now. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Another one sent foul. Here comes another 0-2. Good waist pitch, 1-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, he hasn't thrown him a strike yet in this at bat, and we're 2-2. Clearly on the mound, he's banking on the fact that he'll chase pitches if you give him a chance.
And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Soft liner to the right side, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Now batting.
Well, here they go again. Another base hit. This one
And
leading off the inning here late in the
Nunez.
game. But they put together some base hits, but haven't been able to get that big hit to drive in the run.
Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. Into the box now, Eduardo Nunez.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Span the runner at first with nobody out. He's on the move again from first. In the dirt here. Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out, so he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag.
Once the catcher realized that pitch was going to be a worm burner, I think he gave up on worrying about trying to throw out the stealing base runner. That was a good job of just keeping it close and preventing the runner from maybe going all the way around to third.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Well, you see there on the graphic, that's stolen base number 1 on the young season. A runner at second, nobody out. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2.
That's the 3rd slider in a row, and I'm going to tell you what, I think he'll probably throw 4 and maybe 5 if he needs it.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Has a look, now the pitch. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Ready now, Juan Marichal. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. He's set, and the pitch. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1. Now a bunt attempt here, and this will be swept away in foul territory, and we'll see if they try the bunt again. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. None out. Runners at first and second. And he pulls this one back in time, 2-2.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
It's bunted into the air. Well, that kicks foul at the last moment.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Willie McCovey. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First offering on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And a changeup right down the middle. Runners are at first and second with one away. And that misses. 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. That's lifted the other way out to left. Quinn has it in his tracks, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Orlando Cepeda.
Digging in and looking for more, Orlando Cepeda. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is fouled at the plate. The 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two men are on with 2 men out. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first, and the Giants will be turned away here as that ends the inning. Giants leave a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back here in San Francisco, Giants leading this one as we get set for the 7th. But before it gets underway, there you see our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Digging in to try it again, Yangervis Solarte. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Third baseman, Yangervis Solarte.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the windup and the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Well, he's got himself in a good count right now. Down 1. He's probably looking for something to drive out of the ballpark, maybe tie this game up.
2-0 count and the pitch. 3-0 now. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Tell you what, though, Matt, that's pretty good. 100 going into the 7th inning. That's not bad. I'll take it all day.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Now here comes Bruce Bochy out of the Giants dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first.
Your attention, please. Now
so with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Will Smith.
Corey Spangenberg will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The 1-1 pitch. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
A runner at first with no outs here. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, that puts the tying run at second and the go-ahead run at first base. If you can get that knock and get that guy in from first base, you know you've got a chance with that bullpen to hold it up.
Here now is Jose Rondon, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
The 0-2 home. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. McCutchen is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher, Brandon Maurer.
Sergio Santos will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 18, Sergio Santos.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. From the belt, kicks and deals. Chopped foul wide of first. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, and the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left. McCovey will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Tony Gwynn.
Digging in, Tony Gwynn. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball.
That's a good fastball down the zone. Now, some hitters are good low ball hitters, but that's exactly where you want to be.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. 3-run home run down the line in right. First home run of the campaign for him. And they will jump ahead here. It's now 4-2.
Well, his first home run of the season is a memorable one. As we take a look at it here, you can see that it was 50-50 if it was going to stay fair. But somehow he wills it just enough until clank, it hits off the foul pole for a homer.
First baseman number 4.
Here's Will Myers. His career line against Will Smith, 1 for 6. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. But the Padres pick up 3 on this 3-run home run. Get up and stretch. And the Friars have doubled up. They lead it 4-2. Ryan Butcher gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Ryan Butcher.
Digging in once again, Will Clark. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
First baseman, Will Clark.
And that misses low and away, ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And he takes a pitch right down the middle. One and one. Here it comes. A fastball right over the outside corner.
2 straight.
Ready on 1 and 2. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3 and 2.
Hey, that pitch was way down on 2 and 2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he did.
And whoa, it's off the third base bag. He'll try it again. 3 and 2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Murillo has a play. 1 down.
The shortstop, number 35, Brandon Crawford.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. It was a walk in his last trip. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Well, you got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Now here's the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. One home now to Crawford. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
They've left a lot of men on base. They've had plenty of opportunities, and here's another one. After a base hit, they find themselves with another runner on. Let's see if they can bring somebody home this inning.
Kevin Quackenbush
takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Buster Posey will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and one away. First pitch of the at-bat. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. One and 0 pitch on the way. Looked like a slider, perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. Seventh inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Fouled back. A look at Crawford. Now the pitch. And another foul ball. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in standing. Runners on first with one down. Oh, and now Posey gets around on one and drives it out to deep left field. And as Giants fans hear on television quite frequently, that ball is out of here. A two-run shot for Buster Posey. Second home run early in the year, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Yeah, that was solid strategy going with the right-handed reliever there, looking for the right-on-right advantage, but he took that strategy and blasted it into the outfield stands. Guy on the bump just didn't execute the pitch he wanted.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The set and the 1-0 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. One out, nobody on. Three and one now as that misses down and in. On deck, there you see Denard Span. He'll hit next. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. And, oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Striding in once again, Denard Span. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Bouncer down the line, but that one rolls foul. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Way in front of that fastball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
That's a big hit right there. 1 out. You got the go-ahead run now at third base. There's so many things that can happen. You get a sac fly, another base hit. A lot of things can happen to get that run home.
Coming to the plate now, Eduardo Nunez. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And they'll put the tag on him for the out, but he'll at least get an RBI out of it.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
Barry Bonds will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 25, Barry Bonds.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. One-zero count. Here it is. Ball 2 now.
Well, you wouldn't have expected this kind of at bat out of him, but he's fought himself right back with an opportunity now to really drive in 2 runs.
3 runs already home here. Look out. All over the place now. 3-0.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Here it comes on 3-0. To the right side and through a base hit. Span is on his way home. And he is out at the plate. Trying to extend the lead to 2. Instead, he's cut down, and the inning is over. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's now 5-4 San Francisco. Hunter Strickland is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Hunter Strickland.
Striding in, Dave Winfield. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. This one for Crawford is short. On to first, and that's an important first out to start the 8th here.
The catcher, number 28.
And in a 5-4 game, let's give you a look at the starter comparison to see how these two guys stack up against one another. Now at the plate, Blair Jimenez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here comes the first pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. 8th inning here from San Francisco with the Giants on top as you get a look at our line score to this point.
Murillo.
At the plate, Alex Murillo. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. From the stretch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Two out, nobody on. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now another 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Eric Reyes is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Eric Reyes.
Digging in now, Willie McCovey. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Fielder, Willie McCovey.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Now here it comes. Ripped down the first base line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Little chopper back to the mound. Scooped up on the backhand. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
You want to talk about speed? Watch him here on this isolation replay. Is he flying or what? I love how smooth he runs, and he just bursted down the line.
In now, Orlando Cepeda, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball one. Nobody out, runner on first. And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1. Here's a look over to first. Runner's back. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. And that misses for ball four. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Carter Capps is on the pitch here in the eighth with nobody out.
Carter Capps.
Will Clark will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Whoa, that'll get your attention. First pitch out of the bullpen, and it's a fastball inside, nearly hits the batter. Everybody's on edge right now.
Here comes the 1-0. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. First and second here with nobody out. One and two now as this catches the outer half. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Now to the plate, Brandon Crawford. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Here's the first pitch to him. And low and inside with a fastball as he's got a hot-footed out of there. The 1-0 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Winfield going back. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with two men out.
The catcher, number 28.
Into the box now, Buster Posey. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
The 0-1. Ground ball up the middle, and it's going to get through into center field for a base hit. In to score the runner from third, and that moves the lead to 2 here in the 8th.
Well, that base hit right there gives him 2-run cushion. When you have a 2-run cushion late in the game, you got to feel pretty good about yourself.
Stepping in now, Andrew McCutchen, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. So far 2 for 3 in this one. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Murillo on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 2 hits for the Giants lead to a run in the inning. We've played 8 full. It's the Giants 6 and the Padres 4. Back now in Northern California's Bay Area. We're set to continue the 9th inning in this one. Mark Melanson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Mark Melanson.
Digging in the switch hitter, Yonherva Solarte. He'll lead things off against Melanson as they're down to their final 3 outs. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow.
The batter, number 15, second baseman.
Now at the plate, Corey Spangenberg. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Low for ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And now a pitch on the way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. McCovey is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Jose Rondon.
Digging in, Jose Rondon. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll try to hold up on the pitch inside, but to no avail, and that's the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is swung on and missed, so the Padres find themselves down to their final strike here.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Good pitch, and I think he locked him up, but he wasn't rewarded for it this time.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And a big orange and black wave gets up now. 41,503 fans strong. San Diego, good night.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. Will Smith claims the win out of the pen, his first. Mark Melanson closes the door for the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants. 6 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base. For the Padres, 4 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 18 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 41,503. The Giants thank you for attending tonight's game at AT&T Park and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely. Good night.